What up? It's your boy Striker back with another one. This is our first time going live. We are live in the Striker lair, aka the garage. See all the helmets hanging from the ceiling. Got the his and hers. The first helmet, the vlogging LS2 helmet, and then the Currents, the Grills, Icon Grills, which is my club name. So I love this helmet. And then this is the daily with the Bluetooth. Good time. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about getting a Road Glide this summer, so I'll probably clean this out so I can fit another bike in here. I'm kind of hovering between getting I know it kind of feels stupid to say it, but I'm thinking about a Ninja H2 or the Road Glide. The Road Glide would be mainly for long distance travel, you know, packing up the bags and just kind of going for a cruise with my lady. But when it comes down to it, she really prefers to be on this bike or a sport bike in general. She likes to go fast. Whenever she's on a cruiser bike, my wife complains she feels like an old lady. Literally an old lady. So I need a new kickstand still. I'm rocking the stock kickstand, so that's about as much of it as you get on the ground, and it's still on the chalk, so the bike still goes down another, couple inches. Oh, but she's sitting right. It's gonna be a fun summer. I cannot wait to get out there and get some racing in. It's gonna be a good time. Bike is sitting right, nice and lowered in the front. I was actually thinking about getting some cut forks or some lowering straps, but I decided to keep it as stock as possible. So yeah, I just opted just to lower it. So through the shock towers. So at least I think that's what they're called. But yeah, she's nice and lowered. Got the lowering link in the back. Lowered her in the front. Stretched her 4 to 8 and went all the way back as far as I could. So yeah, I am ready to run. This summer. My winter vehicle, the Taco, always looking good, always running right. Toyotas. Got the 3 light bars in the front. Behind the ADD, Addictive Desert Designs. Addictive or Addicted? One of the two. And then the center light bar, it's supposed to be curved. That's why there's a gap there. You can't really see it that well. See, now you can see it. There you go. There's a gap there because it's supposed to be curved instead of just straight. And I put a straight one in because, well, didn't feel like buying a curved one. It's too damn expensive for no good reason, if you ask me. I've got my TRD skid plate back over there. I took it off to work on it and lost one of the pieces you need for basically to gap it. So that is far enough away from all the other pieces. So I'm going to have to find a replacement for that before I can put the skid plate back on. Got the brand new Schmitty-built 10K Gen 3 winch underneath there. 3.5 inch lift in the front, 2 inches in the back, or 2.5 in the back. I can't remember. I think it's 2.5. Baja Boss AT 34s, almost 35s, pretty close. I was running 35s with a cab mount chop, and it was just rubbing on too many turns, you know. I'd back up and turn to the right and I'd hear a rub, you know. I'd back up and turn to the left and hear rub. So I decided to go with a smaller tire because then, you know, better on gas, better to turn, better everywhere. Don't really need 35s unless you are doing some serious off-road, and I am just not doing very much off-road. I've got the Rough Country control arms in there. You can see that Rough Country suspension in the front. Deviate roof rack. It's got a mount for a light bar in the front. It's just, once again, we're coming back to it needs to be curved. I do not want to pay all that money, extra money for a curved light bar, but when I do, it'll get up there. Sequential turn signals. I don't have the keys on me to the truck, or else I would chirp it and let you see it. Got the 4WP rock sliders that kick out on the end, and they're actually paintable, so you can remove this, slides out, and you can paint the back. So you can have, you know, white, black, yellow, whatever you want to paint back there. I will paint it sometime this summer. Fox rear shocks there. I've got heavy duty leaf springs in the garage. I don't have anybody put them on. I do not know how to put them on. I am not going to put them on. So yeah, I need to find someone to put those on for me because my leaf springs are almost straight at this point with no curve to them. I'm rocking the 4WP bronze wheels. I love them. They're 17s. I like more tire and less wheels. Some people like more wheel and less tire, to each their own. I am also on my Deviate roof rack running the Schmitty-Bilt 180 Batwing awning. Goes from the front, pretty much from the light to light coverage, and it comes pretty much like 4 or 5 feet out. It's pretty nice. I really enjoy it. The only problem is the way it's mounted up there. My bars are too big for the mounting it gave me, so I'm either gonna have to find bigger U-clamps or somehow to make it work better. Schmitty-Bilt XL tent. I had a different tent on there before and it just was not big enough. This is the one you need for the entire family. I can fit me, the wife, 2 kids, and the baby in here with ease, comfort, and extra room for stuff. So definitely recommend this. And it hangs off the back just enough for a little bit of an awning type situation if it does happen to rain. I also have 4WP rear bumper with dual swing outs. The swing outs drop out into a table. Here's the table. They're held together by a linch pin. And then I have the tire carrier on that side. This used to carry a high lift jack until the day that I actually needed to use the jack, and then it didn't work properly, so I threw it somewhere in the woods. And some other guy said, "Can I have it?" And I said, "Yep," and that was the end of that. So there she be, the taco and the bike, ready to go. I didn't even have to really use the taco this winter. We've gotten some snow, but nothing more than 4 inches. So yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good, and yeah, everything's right. I do need a re-spool on my winch because when I was spooling it in, I didn't put enough tension on it, so it didn't really spool in right. People that know winches know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's going to be definitely a fun riding season. Get ready. I'm going to be ripping. Doing a lot more racing videos and a lot more videos in general. There's going to be some motorcycle club night stuff and some group rides and all kinds of stuff. So stay tuned. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys later.